Hello everyone, my name is Durga Balit and in this video, I will be explaining the concept of red-black trees in data structures. A red-black tree is a self-balancing binary search tree where every node has a color, either red or black. These colors are not related to the data itself. They are used internally by the tree to maintain balance. Because the tree stays balanced, the height of the tree remains small. This ensures that operations like searching, insertion and deletion can be done in logarithmic time, which is very efficient even for large data sets. Introduction to red-black trees. Red-black trees were first introduced by Rudolf Baer in 1972. They are designed to solve the main problem of normal binary search trees. In a normal binary search tree, if data is inserted in sorted order, the tree becomes very tall and behave like a linked list. This makes operations slow. Red-black trees solve this problem by using current rules and rotations to keep the tree balanced, ensuring that all operations work in logarithmic time complexities. In a normal binary search tree, the structure of the tree depends completely on the order of insertion. For example, if we insert numbers in increasing order like 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on, the tree becomes skewed, meaning it looks like a straight line. In such case, searching may take n time complexity, which is very inefficient. Self-balancing trees like red-black trees prevent this problem by maintaining the height of the tree close to log n complexity of time, giving consistent performance. Properties of red-black tree. There are mainly 5 important properties of red-black tree. First, every node must be either red or black. Second, the root node is always black. Third, all the leaf nodes are black. Fourth, if a node is red, then both of its children must be black. This means we cannot have two red nodes next to each other. Finally, every path from a node to its leaf nodes must contain the same number of black nodes. These rules help the tree stay balanced. Structure of a red-black tree. The structure of a red-black tree is similar to a binary search tree. At the top, we have the root node, which acts as the entry point. Then we have internal nodes, which have one or two children. Finally, we have leaf nodes, which are nodes without children. Each node stores 4 main things: the value, the color, pointers to the left and the right child, and a reference to its parents. The values follows the binary search tree rule. Smaller values go to the left, while the bigger ones or the larger values goes to the right. Next, we move on to the insertion in a red-black trees. When inserting a new element into a red-black tree, the first step is the same as a normal binary search tree insertion. The new node is inserted at the correct position based on its value. However, the new node is initially colored red. After insertion, we check whether any red-black tree properties are violated. If there is a violation, the tree performs recoloring or rotations to restore the properties and maintain balance. Even with these adjustments, the total insertion time remains logarithmic. Next, we move on to rotation in red-black trees. To maintain balance, red-black trees use operations called rotations. So, rotations change the structure of the tree without changing the order of the elements. There are 2 main types of rotation. The first being the left rotation, where a node moves down to the left and its right child becomes the new parent, and the second is right rotation, where a node moves down to the right and its left child becomes the new parent. These rotations help redistribute nodes and maintain the tree's balance. Now we can see some applications of red-black trees. Red-black trees are widely used in many real-world systems. They are used in database indexing to allow fast searching of records. Operating systems like Linux use them in their memory management and scheduling. They are also used in programming language libraries. For example, Java Tree Map and C++ STL Map and Sets are implemented using red-black trees. Because of their guaranteed performance, they are very useful for managing, sorting data efficiently. To conclude, red-black trees are a powerful self-balancing binary search tree. They maintain balance and use color properties and rotations, which ensures that the height of the tree stays logarithmic. Because of this, operations like searching, insertion, and deletion take logarithmic time complexities. Due to their efficiency and reliability, red-black trees are widely used in database, operating systems, and programming libraries as already mentioned. Thank you for watching the video.